Oh, my event waiting thing didn't work. What do you know? Oh well, I'll have to figure it out better next time. Yeah, oh well. That's okay. Okay, I'm just fixing a couple things. Just take me a couple seconds. Alright. Okay. Let's see what the clan boss brought today. Hopefully a sacred shard, because what else? Here's an arcane shard. 3 superior magic. Oh, well, that's alright, I guess. Not as good as I wanted. Hey. So, the champ event, I did the numbers for it, and seems like it's going to be pretty quick too, in relation to the artifact event, which was also really quick. Um, it's about 402 stars, 133 3 stars, 26.67 4 stars, or 5.715 stars, or just one 6 star, is what the situation is for the leveling event. So I'm probably gonna just do the 5 stars because that seems a lot faster. But anyway, um, I guess if you already have this food available, it's a lot faster. I was just thinking about it. Like this is gonna take a lot longer for somebody who doesn't, who's just starting out now. If they're just starting out now, then it's gonna be really tough. But for me, who can do the stages in under a minute or whatever, probably won't take much more than a day if it does. But yeah, it's kind of the glory of being high level in this game. Once you're 60, everything's super fast. You just, yeah, makes life a lot easier. And that's why I always recommend that people get up to 60 first before they focus on anything else. Such a huge difference. Wow, I can't believe the nightmare boss is already this low. I just woke up. Pretty soon I'm never going to be able to get my third key in. I have to save my two keys for when I wake up, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to do my damage. But that's just life in a clan that does a lot of damage. Seems like it'd be good. It is good. But there are some negatives. Negatives. So I did this stream waiting thing, but I guess I failed when I started my stream. It didn't take over my stream waiting link. So it's saying that I'm gonna start streaming in 15 minutes, but that's not true. I don't know why it didn't work. I'm gonna have to figure it out. That's alright. It's all a learning process, right? Thanks for the thumb up. Yesterday I did 5 keys on Nightmare because we got 2 keys gifted to us. And I averaged just under 10 million, which is pretty low for me. I was hoping that adding Apothecary would increase my damage from Lysandra, but it didn't. It did not at all. Not even a little. I was really hoping that it would. But I think with that new change with the masteries, the War Master change really upped Lysandra's damage. Well, not by that much, by like 200k though. Um, oh, can you go back? I opened it earlier in the stream. I'm unsure. I don't really remember. Sorry. I think I got an arcane shard. But that was the extent of my goodness that I got. Yeah, I was hoping that I'd get some sacred shards for getting that ultimate chest, because I hardly ever get it. But no, you gotta be lucky for that. Rosin's so powerful, even without defense down and weakened down, he hits like a truck. Like a truck. So I got Kalia, and I'm gonna be trying to figure out how to implement Kalia into my team with the HP burn. I've been informed that HP burn can only stack once, however. What changes about the market? No, I didn't. I haven't seen those patch notes yet. Let me take a look. Oh, 1 to 2 weeks ago. Okay. Wow, that's pretty good. If you want to know a great way to get ancient shards, is set an alarm every hour. Sounds bad, but like if you're playing for every hour and you have an alarm that's set, then you'll make sure that you always get the market. It's amazing how many times you'll miss the market and not realize it. But if you do that, I guarantee your shard droppage will increase a lot. But I didn't know I didn't know they lowered the drop chance. I thought that was they lowered the drop chance a long time ago. I didn't know they did it again. Really? They're like ancient shards are too popular still. Really? Okay. So because they put in more items, the percentage is lower, maybe? That makes sense. Well, I mean, if you have 16 different items that you can get from a single slot, then that reduces the chance significantly. But it also could be that they're get greedy. Yeah, it's just like with the dungeons, like they have all those gear pieces. It seems like they I don't think that they really adjust those statistics so much. I think it's more closer to even across the board. Otherwise, I don't know. It'd be weird to program that, I think. But if anybody knows better, please correct me. The old clanny boss. Oh, we got some clan reward for being an active clan? I don't know what that meant. I had a notification that came into my phone. I don't know if anybody else got that. But it's like, your clan receives a reward for being active in my notifications. But when I opened it, I didn't see any reward. Or I didn't see anything. Oh yeah. When do they did they is that what they did recently or because I know a lot of the time they just in the beta they did a lot of that for sure. But they kind of also acknowledged that they were doing it. They were like, yeah, this is the beta. We're going to be making a lot of changes on the spot. But if they still do it now, it's kind of a little bit, it's a little late to be doing stuff like that. You get a million players. If you make one change without them being aware of it, then they all, a high percentage of them won't trust you the same way. It's not good business. Yeah. Trying to get lifesteal from dragon to drop, and I've only gotten two pieces to drop in like 1,500 energy spent or something like that. Or like maybe closer to six pieces, but like only one or two usable ones. Speaking of poor percentages, used to be, or at least it seemed like lifesteal was the only thing that you could get from Dragon. only good thing. Or wait, was that Fire Dungeon now? Man, my memory is fragmented. I'm wondering if that was Fire Dungeon now. But they definitely changed all the sets around for the dungeons right around the time that I originally quit. No, it's not. It's easy. What are you talking about? What you talking about? I didn't spend any money. I have tons of 60s on 3 different accounts. I think I've got 11 right now in total across my accounts. Well, each of the accounts each has lots too. I don't know. It's just time, right? It's not anything special. What I recommend is that auto clicker, right? I mean, then you don't even have to watch it happen. You can just click. Oh, good. Torture helm. Because I needed that guy. The old torture helm. It's good though for this event. Because I only need 4 to 5 stars. 5.71 5 stars will get me this event done. So it's all just ranking up basically. Interesting. It's virtually useless to do the 1 to 2 stars unless you're using it for ranking up your 2 stars. But fun stuff. Yeah, exactly. I mean, for people who have heroes, this is a really easy one. Nice and quick. Not nearly as easy as the upgrade challenge. That was really fast. But I wanted to get Zargula to 6 star anyway, so this accomplishes that goal pretty nicely. Okay. Everybody can see my strategy for what I do in the tavern. It's probably similar to what most people do. But I do think that the tavern is a big part of this game. I mean, what you decide to do will really determine quite a lot. That's funny. That's funny. I just do my 1 stars first. I'll eat them all up using potions because it's more efficient. And then I don't even know if I'll have to go into chapter 7 or not, depending upon how far my potions take me. This is going to be kind of boring for a little while. I wish I could program automate to do this part for me. Maybe I could. I don't know. be an awful lot of functions, a lot of ways for it to go wrong. Yeah, it's too hard to auto this. My brother could probably program a thing to do it, but that's because he's smarter than me. Super blessed, actually, to grow up with ridiculously intelligent brothers. I was always like the runt of the litter. I mean, not runt in the sense of height. 6'4", I'm pretty tall, but definitely not the smartest. But hey, we all have our gifts. Mine is music and writing and stuff, and playing video games. He's tryharding in programming for sure, but that's his career. So I don't know. It'll. I really appreciate his perspective too. Like he's autistic and I don't know. He's one of those savants, you know. He's just super good at specific things really well. He's not as good at social skills, but he's amazing with programming and physics and like philosophy stuff like that. Which I'm interested in everything too, but not in the same way. One thing I did learn is that you can be good at anything you want to be good at, no matter who you are. All you have to do is put time into it. Time and effort. Time, effort, humility. Those are like the three keys to becoming good at anything. You don't need to have like God's gift of intelligence or whatever, or ability to become a programmer. You just have to have patience and humility. But yeah, that's how I can play piano and stuff like that. It's just because I've spent thousands of hours doing it. All right, we're getting places. Yeah, why bother doing stuff that you don't like anymore, right? I mean, what's the point? Live your life to do what you want to do, or do it to be miserable all the time? I don't know, it seems like an easy choice. But I mean, obviously, there's necessities that you have to do. You have to take into consideration the long run and what you'd want to do in the future. It's hard to always balance that stuff. I mean, right now I'm too sick to work, but I still have to fill my days up with stuff and find meaning and value elsewhere because I haven't been able to do regular people stuff. But yeah, I kind of envy the people that are able to work. I mean, you would in a situation where you're too sick. But that's all right. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. just working in companies. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's virtually all of us don't have a choice. In that sense, like we have to either swim or sink. The last job that I did was fundraising management, and that I did in Kitchener, Ontario, and in Barrie briefly. Um, and I would have loved to continue doing fundraising. I really enjoyed working for the different big charities. Um, I mean, people don't like canvassers generally, but it was still like something I felt good about. I knew that without the company that I was working for, and without our sales, and without us bringing in the fundraisers, they wouldn't have had, millions of dollars potentially. So it's something to feel good about. But once I was too tired to do it, too sick, sadness abounds. I just like went under in my business, lost like a few grand, like 12 grand actually. That's what I ended up losing in debt. What am I doing? Right, tavern. Yeah, but that's when I was 20 to 22, a little bit too young to know what I was doing. I had a pretty weird manager who basically promoted me after 4 months of working. Like, maybe that was a little bit too soon. I don't know. It's like, thanks for the faith, but I really don't have any idea what I'm supposed to do. He kind of conned me into getting this lease with the virtual office space for 12 months. And I tried to get out of it before it started, but I needed to try to get out of it 3 months before the new contract renewed. So I literally had 15 extra months of time on this office lease rent that I didn't want to pay, that I didn't want to have my office in there for. And each month was $1,200. So it's like such a brutal thing to get locked into. But you live and you learn, I guess. It's a pretty extreme example of that. Okay. This takes a while. At least it's mindless. Wait, what am I doing here? Yeah, the event's uh not particularly nice, I agree. It's hard to do meaningful work, it's true. But I mean, you can do it. I mean, what I would recommend, I mean, for anybody who has a passion, doesn't even matter. I mean, I'm sure most people, if not everybody, has something that they're passionate about. Maybe they don't know about it yet, but everybody's got something. And there is a way that, you can do that. There is a way, I swear. It's like often involves like monetizing your passion is kind of how people do it nowadays, is by having you know, a online store or something like that, and like they make a brand and they um, hook that up to everything that they do, make their passion public. Everything that they do is um, serving some purpose for advertisement for a company. You could be an affiliate by using your passion. Um, that's that's a really great way to make money nowadays. We have a unique opportunity with the internet to literally follow our dreams. But only people who are very perseverant and patient and knowledgeable and good at using Google are going to be successful there. Keyword being they're good at using Google. All right, Zargala, the old Zargy Zarg. Okay. OMG, Torture Helm is so good. Just kidding. He's like the best. I mean, he is definitely sexy, so he's got that going for him. I mean, maybe he wouldn't be as attractive if he took off that helmet, but with the helmet, he's quite the catch. Quite the catch. I don't know. Maybe I should just use some spirit potions because I've got a lot. Get so many potions in this game, and I find it hard to use them all before I get more. So why not waste them? Well, not waste them, but use them frivolously. Oh, that speed champ, I think I'm maybe not gonna eat. The Void Speed Malbranche, whatever her name is. For whatever reason, her attacks hit really hard. She's just a bomb counterattack champion. Single target mainly. Yeah, single target. But good for the faction wars potentially. Should be nice. Excuse me. I hope so. Bombs have been in the shadows for quite some time. The only champion I really think is um, amazing, that's also a bomb champion, is Shazar. I'll pull him up. Shazar is probably the best bomb champion, like hands down. Let's check him out. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty good looking too. Although I don't know about his forehead. It's got something growing out of it. But increasing speed by 32% in the arena is still the fastest now that Arbiter got nerfed. And these bombs hit for like 13k each, and when they both go off, it's like a one shot. So having accuracy on this guy is pretty nice. Yeah, it's cool. I've got Soul Drinker on 2 accounts, and I find him to be quite powerful with high crit damage and attack. I'll get rid of the Mystic Hand. Alright, slowly getting there. It's 1 5 star. Yeah, it will take a little bit of time. Oh, I shouldn't even be bothering with the forces anymore. Oops. Be nice if it didn't reset your bar all the way to the top every time whenever you level up or do something, because it's annoying to have to constantly scroll down. I think that's like 3/4 of the time that I spend in the faction. I mean, in the tavern is just scrolling down through my champions. It's like, can't you keep my spot for just a little? Yeah, it'd be nice if they did a little more organizing in here. I mean, they do have a lot of stuff in just one tavern. Ascend, skills, rank up, level up, scroll through potions. You got your potion mixing now too. Yeah, I agree. Make it easier. Make it a lot quicker if they did that. I've got to find a way to get my stream chat on the screen so that when people watch back through the recording, they can see the chat on the screen so they know I'm not talking to myself like a crazy person. I'm sure it's obvious to most people, but some people probably think I'm schizo. It's like, no, I swear I've got an earpiece in. I'm talking on the phone. All right. It's a little faster to go through the summonings if you just exit it. Oops. One more. Hey, look, I got a kale. Kale's pretty nice. I almost don't even want to feed him. Oh, and Armiger. You know what? Maybe I'll keep Armiger too. Because I've been wanting to do some tests with him for a while. Hunger is pretty cool. I hunger. Remember the Planet Eater guy? I don't remember his name, but he used to always say, I hunger. And then he'd eat a planet. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope villain in the, I'm not sure which universe it was, Marvel or DC or something like that, some comic. Had an action figure of him when I was a kid. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Action figures are the bomb. But what I'd like to do more was I played with Lego when I was a kid. I would attach the little Legos into a beautiful array, and then I would make up names for them and make them fight each other. Different, I'd make people basically, and then make them fight. It was great. 'Twas great. I'd still be doing it now if it was socially acceptable. But it's not. You have to be grown and stuff. Alright. 402 stars later. I'm just gonna quickly use up some of my energy so that I don't feel like I'm wasting energy. Oh, and I got someone killed in my defense. Who was it? Oh, can't pronounce that name, but that looks like a team that could win. Cool. Cool. So scary to play this game because I don't like to lose. You never know. Sometimes it'll happen, right? Sometimes you'll wake up and then there's loss in your defense and you're like, how did this happen? It's pretty hard to lose when you've got 282 speed and a Rasen that ensures nobody can go a second time. All skill. I swear. Man, I want a Zavia. What a potent champ. Alright. See you in a bit, Claudia. Get that defense down. Destroy them all. Kill them harder. More death and destruction. Why did he precision strike her? Why? Why? Nice, thanks for that. Defense up. Okay. Fun stuff. Alright, I'll leave it at that for now. Wait until there's more interesting teams to play. Get my energy a little bit down so I'm not. Sorry. That wasn't intentional. That's what happens when you don't tape your phone to its stand. That was loud. I got disturbed a little bit inside. In my loins. It disturbed my loins. Sorry. A little bit of a weirdo. But at least it's not an act. At least. Always look on the bright side. Always look on the bright side of life. That's some Monty Python for you. Brilliant, brilliant comedy. If I dare say so myself. Yes, I'm not only gold, but I'm literally the top free to player in this game. There's not anyone better than me, and still playing free. If you meet somebody, please let me know, and I'll beat him. In fact, I beat most of the people that spend like thousands of dollars too. You don't need to spend money really to get good. In fact, it's counterproductive to getting good. One hour, 5 minutes? Is that what you're saying? Or what do you mean by 1 comma 5 M? But that sounds good though. Gold 3 is pretty good for free to play. It's just a little bit voluminous right now. Lots of people. Okay, nice. So you're pretty recently started 1.5 months. That's pretty good. Yep. Do you use a auto clicker? if you use a auto clicker, it's kind of like a free to player's best friend. Yeah. Well, I know about auto, but what I mean is an auto clicker. Have you do you know what I mean? Hold on, I'll show you what I mean. It's it's it is automate this thing. You hit auto tap. Ever use something like that? Oh no, it kicked me out of my game when I was alt tabbed. Weird. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why. Other times it's like, yeah, you can alt tab. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, getting those gold tokens while you can is pretty worthwhile. It might not be easy for long. Wow. Champion event's almost done. It didn't take long. Hey, epic skill tome is coming up soon. What team is good for Spider? Cold Heart. Cold Heart's good for Spider. Three Cold Hearts. Fellow Seeker and, a weekend or defense down champion. So you want to get here. If my Cold Hearts are geared, I'll just show you. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'd have to switch around too much gear. But uh whatever. Spider's definitely not one of my favorites. And I'm not gonna be able to show you a stage 15 win because I haven't done stage 15 on Spider. But all I use is Cold Hearts. I never did it, not because I'm not able to with my champions. I would be able to. I would just need to try for a while and get my crit damage up on my Cold Hearts and just maybe even get an Armiger up even. I was gonna try that. Gonna try an Armiger next for a video. Just because he's uncommon and easy to get. I just got two Armigers, so looks like that strategies is gonna be a go. Yeah, I've done very little work into my spider team. But generally speaking, what you want to do is get defense down on the spider, get weakened down on the spider, and then have max HP based attacks nuke his health down. Because spider has so much health. So yeah, get a weaken on there. These on auto. Cold Heart does the wrong things, but I would have done Heart Seeker first if I was doing manual. And with well, two champs at level 60 is not weak. That's good. It's just you need Cold Heart or Armiger or HP based uh, abilities to get this spider down in the higher stages. prior to stages 11 and up, you can do pretty well with just AoE, but after that, the spiders have too much health for AoEs to consistently do the job for you, unless you've got just the most powerful AoE imaginable. But see how that 231k crit happened? It's That's how you kill the spider. It's just with those big crits from Cold Heart or Armiger. They each can crit like well over 100k. Cold Heart can crit a million. It's been done. She can crit a million, nearly one-shotting the boss, like pretty close. Like three-shotting the boss is what Cold Heart can do when she's fully done up. Mine are just not geared right now, so it takes a little bit longer. And I can't do the higher stages yet without the my Cold Heart's all geared up and stuff, but that's okay. Stage 12 is apparently a good sweet spot too. So I mean, yeah, I'm stuck on 14. I haven't even tried it, I don't think. I don't like Spider. That's just my personal opinion. I find it aggravating and a long time to defeat. But the lower stages like 13 and 12 a little bit nicer for me. I'm sure once I actually try and get my Cold Heart up and the Armigers up, then I'll be doing 15 instead, but not right now. It'd be really funny to get a 15 down with Armiger, so I'm gonna try that. It's the next goal. Armiger, the uncommon spider killer. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Getting them shields. Okay, after this, I'm just gonna finish up the champion event. Shouldn't take long. Maybe another 10-15 minutes. I heard that Outlaw Monk does pretty decent damage to the clan boss too, with the old poison debuff. I also wanted to try Death Hound, but everybody made fun of me because he's a common champ. But I never got around to trying him. But that automatic instant apply poison is making him look pretty good. It was also 2 turn poison, so if you had tons of speed and counterattack, that Death Hound would be pretty potent. Yeah, the monk is too potent, or sorry, too squishy. Same with uncommon champs. For Nightmare, they just die too fast. Yeah. I don't know. I think some silly stuff could be done with Death Hound. Eventually, I'll do it. I just want to make sure a common champion can be viable. Because otherwise, what's the point of them, you know? Just to be crap, I guess. I guess that's a pretty good reason. Alright. Throat Cutter is another one. That uncommon has a crazy multiplier for her A2. And her A1's pretty high too. I remember mine from way back in the day. I still have that video up on my other channel of her doing 60k in a single hit. And then she gets another turn after that, because if she kills the thing with that attack, then it's gives her another one. She's like a budget Zargala without all the AoE, or a budget Horden or whatever. It's just what happens when you fully skill out champs. Like, it does a lot. Alright. Maybe I will keep the Armiger. I got another preserver. That's funny. I got Arcane Shard. That was pretty much it. I mean, you can see everything if you want from the beginning of the video. It's kind of underwhelming. Yeah, I wish I got it more, but at the same time, you still need to get decent luck. But I just would like to get a more sacred shards, of course. Who wouldn't? I'm maxing it currently. It's almost done. It's a little bit uh, longer than the artifact challenge, but not by much. Definitely much harder for people who don't have a lot of fodder already, or people who don't have the ability to do the 12.3 brutal stages. Hey, yeah, yeah, if you have a 6 star already. Bada boom, bada bing. I don't think I've seen Aristocrat. Heal reduction and a weaken. Whoa. Wow. Yo, this is a very good uncommon. Wow. Cool. You don't see that every day now, do you? Make her 6 star. If I make an uncommon 6 star, it's probably gonna be maybe Armiger because because green's the last affinity that shows up in your tavern. That's why. It's just the last one to go down. Okay, probably getting pretty close. Might want to just bring somebody up to 4 star real quick. Oh, right. Hey, were you there when I got Kalia, Blondie? And if so, do you think Kalia is worth even leveling? because HP burn is only applicable once. It's a pretty big deal. I got her from a random shard. Because, I mean, her A1 is 30% chance to do an HP burn. So, I mean, it might not be that common as it is. But this one has a 60% chance. So, I mean, at best, if she had an HP burn debuff up every time, then she could potentially do some decent damage, but she's kind of capped because of that. She can only do so much damage with her HP burn. So, I mean, I don't even know if speed's the way to go with her. Like, if I would just go full speed, or if I would just go like half speed, half crit damage. I don't know. Gonna have to find that out though. Because she does look a little bit good. She looks good. And in this game, when champions look good, they're usually pretty good. Get rid of this preserver. All right, have a good one, Claudia. Thanks for stopping by. Wait. 1978. I only need 22 more points. I'm pretty sure I can do that in like 2 seconds. Let's get this guy. All right, sweet. Um, yeah, I don't want to get rid of either Kale or that guy. Alright, after I'm done this, I'm gonna see if there's any arena teams that are threatening at the moment to have fun with. Oh, I thought I just got an extra 3-star. I guess I didn't. What I wish I got was Talia. Just instead of the K, I got a T. That would have been nice. Weaken and defense down. Talia is good. It's not as good as I would have liked. I don't know if she's an improvement on my champs at all. Yeah, exactly. Not better than marksman. But I was just thinking, like, would Kalia be better to put in there instead of Seeker if I took out Seeker? I don't know. Or if I took out, yeah, Seeker's pretty much the only one I could take out. Maybe Apothecary or Seeker, whichever one I decide is more important. Or if I get lifesteal on everybody. Open document? What you mean? Oh, I gotta do this before it's dead. Oops. Alright. I'm gonna try this. Nah. Wait. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. I was thinking about putting in Lysandre's lead for the 24% speed, but taking away all that attack power and damage from Seeker. I don't know which one is going to be better. So much testing that's necessary. Yeah, it's nightmare. No, all of them are over 170. Like mid 200s even. Except for Tayrel and Razin. They're like 185 or whatever. 190. I haven't checked marksman speed in a while. I haven't upgraded marksman's gear at all in a long time. It's the gear I had on my Eris from way back. Some or most of it anyway. 4 out of the 6 pieces. Can you get a sacred shard in the Grandmaster chest? Have you ever seen it happen? No, I meant in Grandmaster chest, not Ultimate. So you have to get Ultimate chest in in order to get leg tomes and sacred shards. Right. Yeah, I thought as much. I was just wondering if it was just really, really just unlikely, you know? But that makes sense. So yeah, I really need to get ultimate chest and two keys. That's really what I need to do. Yeah, exactly. It could be, but we don't know. They definitely don't give us uh, the loot tables for the clan boss, do they? Or sorry, the statistic likelihood, or any of it really. They do give us loot tables for the dungeons, but that's about it. And for all we know, all of those percentages aren't equally distributed. They could all be wonky for all we know. Like 12% for lifesteal, 2% for reflex, 70% for frost or whatever. I don't know. Probably not that. That'd be crazy. Yeah, exactly. So you'll never get speed. Stalwart. Yeah, I get so much of that in gear. Is that even worthwhile to use on this boss? Probably not. I mean, it'd be kind of like it'd be worse than lifesteal, right? It'd be way worse than lifesteal. It's like you might survive the one shot at the end, but other than that, it's useless. I think I have one or two pieces that I've saved just because I've gotten so much of it, and I've got like the perfect substats on a couple pieces. It's hard to sell like the most perfect substats. Actually, I probably still sold it. I think I sold it yesterday. Never mind. Yeah, there you go. But you don't use frost gear. Yeah, keep getting like the best stats on gear you don't even use. Makes me want to try some fancy setups up. I really wish that they made more things viable. Like it really is just the basic sets that are the best. Basic sets, retaliation, crit damage. Yeah, frost on defense is kind of retarded. Kind of retarded. But I mean, if it was on attack, it'd be so overpowered. I mean, CC is just the bee's knees in arena, right? So if you just had a whole bunch of really speedy frost guys, nobody would ever have a chance to attack you back. Which is kind of like the way it is now. If you're just faster than once. I can't. I can't. No ulti chest for me, man. Once I get martyr, I can't even get 3 keys in most days. It's the boss dies before that 6 hour period is up. I mean, you know the situation. It's the same in your clan. I'm starting to ask if other people in like want to move down to other clans to help them out with the bosses, like you said you guys do, just to so that we can use those extra keys. because I mean, going on brutal and hard and stuff like that's great and all, and yeah, that does die, but I think you're getting better rewards than us when you go to the other clans to defeat the nightmare boss. That's a really good idea. So I was half thinking we should do that. Half thinking. Yeah, it's kind of a messy thing, but if it's organized well, it could be really fun. If you have people all in voice chat, especially. That's funny. That's great. Hey man, how's it going? It's not going too bad here. Just finished up the champion leveling event. Took like half an hour or whatever, 45 minutes. Pretty quick and easy. Just gonna do a Dabarino. Hopefully that's not against the YouTube policy. Little dab will do, yeah. No, this one's not going too well. Under 10 minutes and everybody's almost dead. 8.75. Garbage. Garbage. What the hell? Wow. There we go. Stuck on New Nightmare and Brutal in the clan boss. I'm kind of confused. Yeah, that'd be annoying for sure. I can't seem to advance into the ultimate chest area, no matter. Well, I just don't have the champs for it. If I went and gear farmed for half of a year, I might come close. Maybe. But at least I can do PvP. See, that's where I think spending can really help you a lot more in Clan Boss, I think, than anywhere else. What do I do? What do I do? I gotta call those people back probably. But I don't see where my stream is to end it. Using your phone for things isn't always convenient. I gotta call those people back. It's probably my doctor. Alright. Yeah, I know. You spend so much of your time doing stuff and then have zero reward from it. Like when I did apothecary, I spent, well, it didn't take me too long to get apothecary fully skilled and everything. It's not like a legendary, but um, still annoying to not have an increase in the damage afterwards. But I mean, I should have expected that. I have Lysandra, who's a very potent speed champion. I shouldn't have expected to have a rare do better than her just based off of a lot of other people's opinions. But I tend to listen to people because a lot of the time there's a perspective I didn't see yet. It just wasn't this case. Oh dear. What do you think? Do you think I can kill that? Probably not, eh? Soulless. Attacks all enemies. This is what I need. I need a soulless, is what I need. It's just like Warlord. Yeah, with either Ethel or Apothecary, I can believe that. Because the weaken increases a lot of damage. Yeah, I might even have a lower average with Apothecary. No. That's what it's looking like. I didn't want to believe it because I spent so much time on her, but and everybody's like, "No, man, Apothecary's the best. Apothecary's the best, man." I'm like, yeah, I know Apothecary's pretty good, but when you have a lot of champions that are already turn boosting and giving speed, it's not like a huge difference. Okay, get that martyr dead. Maybe kill Kazar. Oh wow, Solus got that on me. This is gonna be a toughie. That is a crazy taunt. Come on, taunt, taunt. Damn it. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Yeah, I didn't say Apoth's not good. I did not say that. Finally. I don't know why he was so hard to kill. I think Apothecary would have been better prior to that tiny nerf. It was like a little bit of a nerf and a little bit of a buff for single hitters. So, whoa. And that was a little bit annoying. I wasn't expecting to die like that. Outlaw monk higher at damage than marksman? What? That's not true. That's a lie. Okay. Cupidus. And that loss irked me a little bit. I felt that deeply. I just felt like I got picked on, you know? Like things didn't happen the way they should have. Yeah, all right, I will. See if it was a fluke or see if I'm just bad. I mean, he does have 40k higher point power than me, so I shouldn't be that surprised. Well, I honestly can't do a different strategy. If I do a different strategy, Kazar will wipe me. I have to get Martyr down before counterattack goes up, or else I lose. There's Ring of Terror. So I think I'm gonna try to taunt Solus. Nope, it's not gonna happen. Okay. So oh dear. Huh. This one's going much worse than last time. So yeah, much worse. Much worse. Still gonna try to taunt Solus. Nope. I resist. Yeah, I'm screwed. Lost big time. Oh well. That's okay. He's got much higher, um, much better gear than me, that's for sure. It's just also the wrong affinity for me. Just many reasons why I can't beat that team. Yeah, well, honestly, that's the only teams I've been losing to are really slow Khazar teams that have counterattack because there's too many priority targets to defeat right away. There's literally nothing I can do with my setup. I would need a different setup, different affinities. No matter how much speed, no matter how much crit damage I have, it wouldn't be enough. That's just the reality of the situation for that one. But that's kind of the thing, right? You have to have different combinations, different teams. You don't want to just have one team defeats all. That would be boring. My team defeats most, but not all. Definitely not that guy. Unless I got lucky. If I got lucky, I'd maybe. Yeah, I have only seen like one guy so far who had a faster seeker, like maybe two people. I've yet to meet the whales in this game since being back, I mean. I'm sure some of these guys are whales, but they're not whaling very well. Well, is your seeker faster than 282 speed? What is your team set up again? Oh, did my guy not use his bog down? Why does he do that? What a piss off. What a massive piss off when he doesn't do that. It's like that's Razen's entire purpose, and you're gonna make him not use his A3? What the fuck? Your crown one shot my team? I doubt that. But okay. Yeah, not to me she wouldn't though. There's only like a handful of teams that beat me, man. I haven't seen myself get AoE'd for more than 15k, 20k. That's because I've got a defense team, right? It just doesn't happen. Unless you get your combo down perfectly with the defense down, weakened down, everything, then maybe you'll get a crit like that. But yeah, yeah. So I mean, if you're faster and you can get weakened down and defense down, if those proc before I can get a turn on you, then you're gonna win. But if you can't do that, then I win. But the glory of having defense champions is you don't get hit for that much. You don't get one shot by Skull Crown. That's the glory of having defense champions. If they can't help you not get one shot by Skull Crown, then what good is having defense champions? Auto. All right. The old Zavia teams. All right. Um, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Alright, the Skull Crown's got a buff. Let's see how much damage she does. 23k, 43k. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I guess it's possible. If you get the defense down and the weaken down, then yeah. Then yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Turn meter down is just crazy. If Skull Crown, if you can get defense down, weaken down, and Skull Crown to get that turn first before my team can get its combo down, then I'm screwed. But you're sacrificing so much crit damage to get enough speed on Skullcrown to do that, and usually it's not going to equal out. At least I haven't seen too many times. Yeah. Rosin has, well, I mean, he's got 91 plus 89. So, yeah. He's not that speedy, but he doesn't need to be because Seeker has 282 speed in Arena with Lissandra's buff. And then Lissandra's got 241 plus 25, whatever that is. Lots, 266 speed. So, I mean, his turn meter is definitely going to be filled before, before the enemy, as long as the enemy has less speed than 282 in Arena. Yeah, when you get Arbiter, I'll race you to Arbiter, man. But that's okay. Um, I'm gonna try a different team pretty soon too. I'm pretty excited about changing up the situation than having Tayrell go his defense down thing for too long. Need a different one in there. Zargala, I'm pretty excited about just because I know how good Zargala is, and it seems like nobody plays her anymore. Got another epic skill book, so I've got 3 skill books just banked for her so far. But yeah, once she's fully skilled and implemented into this team with Arbiter, damn, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, something like that. Maybe instead of Seeker, I'll do like Steel Skull or something. No, I'm just kidding. Crimson. Crimson or some kind of defense buff. I don't know. Depending upon whether or not I want to do the double turn boost thing, it's usually better to do the double turn boost. Because if I don't have double turn boost, then I probably will have to sacrifice crit damage on Rosin and Zargala, right? they wouldn't be able to be as potent. So I mean, like you're sacrificing either a third strong damage or healer so that you can do much better burst. Oh right, and she can resurrect. What the? She's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know. Hmm. Oh shit. This guy's got high resist, or is Ryzen the team lead maybe? Oh shit. Oh man. That was some damage. Alright. This team's scary. Jeez. Tyrell just nuked. Alright, this Battle of the Ages. Who's gonna win this one? Jeez. Definitely a strong team. Tanky. A lot tankier than I was expecting. Man, he heals a lot. I think Kale is viable on Nightmare Boss. Just like a million damage less than Marksman. Pretty similar. Kale's like a little bit more than that uncommon that you mentioned earlier, and slightly worse than Marksman, but generally the same. Uh oh. Every team looks like it's gonna beat me when I first start attacking them. They always look so scary, and then they don't. Why would you want to try instead of Marksman? Marksman's really good. What you talking about, Willis? You can see by the abilities that Marksman has better potential, higher multipliers, everything. But for people that don't have epics, then yeah, it's sweet to have Kale. Yeah, even with it's not really marksman's skills so much that make him potent as it is that his automatic poison application. His raw damage is good, but it's really not what makes him him. And Kale with max skills is good, but Kale's still really squishy, remember? So Kale will die a lot sooner than Marksman. But yeah, I mean, everything's fun, right? Might as well try it out. It's fun. Could be that Kale Max skilled can have comparable damage to Marksman. Be nice to know how comparable it is. So why not? Give her the old test. Bada boom. Bada bing. You know who you should try on Nightmare Boss is Deathhound. My favorite troll, half troll joke. It's kind of like telling everybody that Bran's the Night King. It's obvious that Bran's the Night King, everybody. It's obvious. Everybody knew that. It's my pseudo spoilers. Deathhound is good. I mean, that's it's no joke. He actually is. I mean, that two-turn poison, automatic, like 100% application. Basically, his biggest issue is that he's squishy and doesn't have raw stats. His skills are dope, though. Yeah, if you do like Ethel, Deathhound, Outlaw Monk, Kale, all those champions, you can get real high. There's an official duck here? Official Duck Studios? Man, have I been looking at ducks all this time and they haven't been official? All this time, I've been looking at unofficial ducks? Man, can't believe I had such a huge misunderstanding about the world. But now that I know what an official duck looks like, I'll never make the mistake again. It's true, I've seen some crazy screenshots of new players pulling out millions without Giant Slayer or anything. There's a guy in our guild, Arcshot, who had to make a new account, and within a couple weeks he was already doing like 4 or 5 million. He lost his account due to when he was drunk. He tried to get reimbursed on some of his stuff that he bought. Is he back? No, I think he gave all his stuff away. Arcshot, salty Arc. Yeah, he's a good guy. I don't think I got him on Facebook though before he left. Oops. But now I know how to couch surf in Australia from all the friends that I've met in Raid. They're all like, "Yeah, man, I've got a room you can stay in." Like, you don't know. I'm actually gonna take you up on that offer. I know it seems like it'll never happen because I'm in Canada, but just you wait. I'll be on your door like a lost puppy. Alright, so Shazar, I bet you this team's gonna be freaking hard. If the Shazar and Seeker are faster than me, I could, wow. Look how close that is. The Seeker was just about to get me. That's why I spend all my time in the Dragon Dungeon trying to get speed gear. Because if I can just get a few extra speed here and there in my Seeker, it's like, boom, more wins. But speed's not going to help me beat those Khazar teams. Yeah, 264. That's serious. Pretty serious. Alright. 519 tokens. I'm getting there. Not sure what to upgrade next in my Great Hall. There's so many options. So many possibilities that are good. Do you know if there's a limit to how many tokens you can have? Probably not. At least I'm not approaching it anytime soon. What's good is if I know the Skull, what's her name? Skull Crown. If I know she's gonna have a turn, then I get her attack down. And she ain't so bad. Yeah, gold medals. Oh, or Razin will just murder her. Moided. Hey, it's Ikalia. Oh. You got guys like this in gold 4. It doesn't make any sense. How? Like, what teams is he beating? Yeah, it's almost like not even worth making arena videos until it's back up to normal, if it ever does get back up to normal. I don't know how they're going to combat this issue unless they change the format. I mean, it kind of makes sense if you have a volume based ratings system that anybody can get to the top just by playing a lot. I mean, it really should be more factors than that. Like, what's your list percentage? How many of the enemies on the list can you kill? Or, like, are you only killing one team on your list and then hitting reset every time, which is what I'm assuming these guys have to do to get to Gold 4? It's like, oh, there's the YouTuber. Oh, wait, the YouTubers don't give you rating, but something like that. Somebody with one of the other noob teams. Yeah, exactly. Well, YouTubers can't give you a rating, but basically those teams, yeah. Those types of teams. Garbage. Garbage. I mean, I can't lie, that's what I did when I first started playing too, to get to Silver 4. But back then, it wasn't as easy, I feel. I mean, I know I didn't belong in Silver 4 when I first went there. Because there was guys that would just one-shot me with their Zargala. Kaboom! Wait, that did not kill. Weird. Remember Ethel from back in the day? Used to do those big, like, 30k AoEs followed by the 20k A1s. Back when we only had, like, 15k, 20k health. And Berserker. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's two nice. Or three nices. Now it's five nices. That's six, seven nices. Wow, I can't catch up with how many nices it is. That's like eight now. Eight nices. What a grismare. Hey, thank you for being a fan. That's awesome. Appreciate that. And if I'm ever in Korea, I hope you'll allow me to sleep on your couch for one night. Just kidding. Kind of. Mostly. Wait, wait. Not gonna do that. Gonna do some Dragon Slayer real quick. A2 attack all enemies twice. Uh, Isn't that his A3? His A2 is a attack and then you get A1 after that or whatever. Like his A2 is a kill and then you get an extra turn after that, right? For Berserker. He's really good, champ. Really good for Spider too. Well, as good as an AoE champion can be for Spider. He just hits really hard. Berserker has a really nice multiplier. The seems like the barbarians and the orcs have higher multipliers than potentially some of the others. That's just what I've noticed. Can't confirm it. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to get some speed updates and some lifesteal updates. The Ethel stuff, where they're saying Ethel's getting her hardest challenge yet. I read that. I don't know about anything else. What's that even referring to? Have any good guesses? Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Um, I would choose either Ethel or Apothecary, depending upon the rest of your team. Either, but maybe Apothecary because of the speed buff. But I mean, Weaken is also really good. It's a toss up, honestly. One of them, either one. I just wouldn't do Lugan. Try them both and compare damage. Do a 3 key average or something like that, and then compare to the other 3 key average. Because I'd be kind of curious to find out which one did better too. Oh, look. Stalwart. It'd be really nice if we got a new boss or like a some sort of skill area. I need more skill things to keep me excited. So we don't have any way to get skill ups in this game, do we? Speaking of that. So having a boss to have a slight chance of dropping a skill tome, wouldn't that be boss? It'd be so boss. Bosser than boss. Because of Fellseeker, you mean? Why does it rely on the boss critting you? So, oh, I see what you mean. If he crits, then you potentially could lose a DPS or something like that. That's important for your damage. Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, having attack down could be beneficial for you then. So do you have any champions with attack down that you could fit in there. You have Tyrell. I mean, having 1500 to 2k defense on your damage is not a bad idea to shoot for too. I mean, obviously you don't want to get any straight defense stats, but having pieces that have defense stat in your substats can benefit quite a lot. I just wouldn't go out of my way to search for it, obviously. But yeah, nothing you can really do about that. If they're hitting you for 50k, then you're dead. That's just that. And it doesn't really rely too much on his critting either. He's got a very low crit chance, but his damage goes up significantly every round, especially after round 10 or 20, I think. I wouldn't change your primary stat to HP percentage and defense percentage on any attack champion. You're going to be losing way too much damage because you're only going to get one extra round max, and you're losing out, potentially thousands and thousands of damage every round. So only if you had some defense percentage substats on some really on some good gear or whatever. That's what I that's the only difference that I could see making a change for your survivability. But even then, like DPSs just don't. Uh, I mean, they're just not as durable as the defense guys, right? Well, I mean, it probably seems like that because the crits aren't killing your defense champions. Um, but yeah, I mean, you're for sure your damage is mostly poison and giant slayer, but at the same time, reducing. I mean, a big portion of it is still raw damage. You can't forget about that. You can try. I just don't think that you're gonna get any more damage out of your champions by taking out an attack percentage chest or by taking out a crit damage gloves or something like that. I wouldn't do that. It's like with if you got rid of crit damage gloves, that's like a 65% reduction to damage potentially, depending upon your crit chance rate. Take away that attack percentage chest, it's a similar situation. 50% reduction in damage or something. Raw damage, of course. But, that could be like 600k damage that you're losing. How much damage are you getting per round? And you're only surviving one more round by getting that extra HP percentage glove or chest? It's not worth it. Yeah, well, what I'm saying is your damage won't increase at all. It'll probably go down. So unless you have a 16 ranked HP or defense percentage thing to just put in there, I definitely wouldn't spend any money on doing that. That'd just be a waste of money. Getting more speed. That's your that's the way to do it. I mean, you've got counterattack, so I mean that's crit damage is another way. I crit for 80k all the time. That's a lot more than a GS proc. there's guys that were doing 10k prior to getting Giant Slayer at all. But I know what you mean by like it seems like you can't increase the damage at all no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do. I mean, I'm kind of at that spot right now. It's like anything I do is just going to be very minute little changes. I need some big combination differences, some bad Alcazar or Martyr or something like that. Nethril, it's a really good one. Skull Crusher, that's really what I want. Yeah, and that's what's gonna make the big difference. Aside from that, just getting more speed, more crit damage is gonna be your best bet. But I mean, go for it, trying whatever you want. Obviously, if you have the high ranked HP percentage gear or whatever to just switch on, it's no skin off your nose to try it, right? But I wouldn't spend money. That's all. When you say stabilize, you mean get more consistency? So I have noticed it's hard to get any kind of consistent damage. Like one day I'll have 11 million, next day I'm like 8.75. It's a multi-million difference. It's huge. Yeah, I agree, honestly. Because when I get the 8 million keys, it just makes me mad. I'm just like, why? Why did I get picked on like that? It's like, I know it's not anybody picking on me, but it just like, it feels like that for some reason. You're like, well, damn. I know I can do more than that. Yeah. Yeah. Creators doing 25 million. When I left, he was doing similar to me, a couple million more than me, but he wasn't that far ahead of me, that's for sure. But it's also he's got Warlord, he's got Steel Skull, he's got Tayra, he's got Skull Crusher. He's literally got exactly what you need. The chances of you acquiring those all those champions on the same account is like brutally low. at least in the first year of playing. But he's got all the nice voids, doesn't he? Well, not all the nice voids. He's got some nice voids. The rarest champs. All right. Well, I might go get some food and stuff, considering this has been about 2.5 hours already. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. But thanks everybody for watching. I'll probably do around the same time tomorrow or 8 o'clock tonight. I'm gonna actually learn how to do the raid waiting thing and use that link so that it's not like a surprise on a streaming thing. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day.